Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga etc. and I'm here today to bring you the review for My Hero Academia Manga chapter 288. Previously, I have mentioned that the pacing for this arc is quite bad. Is for me personally, this is like an arc that I would have to binge watch to fully really enjoy it. But like I said previously, the pacing for this arc is really bad, and this chapter is just proving my point, proving my point even further. I can't believe we actually spent a whole chapter with what we did. For me personally, this chapter and probably the next chapter as well should be the one chapter, should have been condensed into one chapter. But we'll wait and see what next chapter holds before I make that statement fully. But within this chapter, we have Gigs. He is rampaging. He is trying to get away, making his way, still making his way. Still, even though he's moving at what was it, 100 kilometers an hour. Basically, it was mentioned that he's moving fast, but yet he still hasn't got to Shiggy yet. Anyway, they're moving through quite hot. They're moving hot and heavy. We've got the heroes trying to evacuate the town because he's moving hot and heavy, and then we have it's not Toga who spots them. It's the guy on the top hat. He spots both uravity and Fluffy. And now we knew from the last chapter that Toga wants to speak to uravity, so she gathers her gear and she beelines it to them. And now she does a little trick thing to get uravity's attention. I knew straight away that that was her. And then she takes them aside, leads them to a house, then reveals herself to ask her a question. And now this makes Uravity mad, and she's basically saying, like, yo, I'm paraphrasing, and switching up the words a little bit, but Uravity basically says, yo, you're here playing games where lives them are on the line. If you're gonna get in my way, then I'm gonna stop you because I've got stuff to do. Basically, that's basically what she said, and that's where we leave off the chapter. So what really happened? What have we got to think about? What was left to think about? Besides, what's gonna happen next. But that's a general thing that you would do when you finish reading the chapter. You think, what's gonna happen next? This chapter was not very exciting, at least for me. The most exciting thing to come out of the chapter was that the very, very, very beginning of the chapter, where we have someone coming in by helicopter, and we have the pilot say, uh, "You haven't fully recovered yet." I'm trying to think to myself, who is not present? Who have we not seen in a while? Who could now be joining this fight? So yeah, if you got any thoughts about that, please let me know in the comment section. But yeah, I didn't really enjoy this chapter, if I'm honest. I do believe that this chapter and possibly the next chapter could have been condensed into one chapter, which would have made it more enjoyable and definitely improved the pacing for at least a little bit of the arc. Because Giggs has been beelining it for a while and he's still ain't nowhere near Shiggy. I'm going to give this chapter a 2-star rating and call it a review. Like always, guys, I want to give you your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't, then please go to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.